E3 is fast approaching, and on the way to it, we will help you to stay well arranged and cleared up with all the announcements, informations and trailers coming out in the next 2 weeks. This video will cover the pre-E3 trailers we got on Monday, June 6th, but there is much more to be expected in the next couple of days. So make sure to subscribe to stay up to date to all the informations we get in the next days to come. But let's begin with the much anticipated indie game Yooka Laylee that is being developed by the talented ex-Rare devs at Playtonic Games. We got the first official E3 trailer this Monday with some more information about the release date. Because in contrast to the release date promised since the Kickstarter funding last year, the release date of the classic 3D platformer was pushed back to Q1 of 2017. The reason behind this was explained on the official Playtonic Games blog. The reasoning for that is simply just polishing the game to a high standard before it gets released. The previous planned release date was October this year, so let's hope that the game turns out even better than before, when it's gonna be released in 2017, because the trailer and gameplay footage just looks awesome for everyone who likes the classic Banjo-Kazooie games. More gameplay videos and the trailer itself can be found on screen and in the video description. The next surprise pre-E3 information we got today is that Final Fantasy XII, that was released back in 2006 on the PS2, will be getting a remaster for the PS4. The game includes HD graphics with character and cutscene remodels, autosave, shorter load times, and a better turbo mode. The soundtrack has been re-recorded too. Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age, will be released in Japan and in the West in 2017. The next trailer we got out of this jam-packed Monday is about the PlayStation 4 exclusive from the Killzone developers at Guerrilla Games. The action-adventure game Horizon Zero Dawn, that was announced at last year's E3, now got a final release date that was also pushed back a bit from the original planned release date. The game will come out on February 28, 2017, with a collector's edition already being available for pre-order. IGN has also revealed a new game from the Saints Row creators at Volition Studios. The completely new IP that is called Agents of Mayhem is playing in a modern open world where you play with a squad of 3 agents. More footage other than the announcement trailer will be shown this month at IGN for the single-player open world action game that is slated to be released next year. 2 other smaller things coming out today are a short teaser for the next Watch Dogs game that says not much other than the date for the official announcement of Watch Dogs 2, which is also prior to E3 at Wednesday on June 8th at 6 PM Central European Time, 12 PM Eastern on watchdogs.com. And for the FIFA fans, the release date for the next FIFA game that will actually use the EA Frostbite engine for the first time will be released on September 29th. Important note, FIFA 17 will only include the new Frostbite engine on PS4, Xbox One and PCs. So anyone who still plays on PS3 or Xbox 360s will probably only get the previous normal FIFA engine and not the improved game. By the way, just for clarification, the following are the current final times for all the press conferences starting on Sunday, June 12th with EA at 1 PM Pacific, 4 PM Eastern and 10 PM Central Europe time. Following up with Bethesda's conference at 7 PM Pacific, 10 PM Eastern and 4 AM Europe in the night. And the busiest day in the whole E3 week is starting on June 13th with Microsoft's press conference at 9:30 AM Pacific time, 12:30 PM Eastern and 6:30 Central European time. After that we have a couple of tight set conferences with the PC gaming show starting at 11:30 AM Pacific, 2:30 PM Eastern and 8:30 PM Central European time. Almost right after the PC gaming show ends, we dive right into the next conference with Ubisoft starting at 1 PM Pacific, 4 PM Eastern and 10 PM European time. After that, we got an extended break until the Sony conference, which will be the last major conference for this year's E3 at 6 PM Pacific, 9 PM Eastern and 3 AM Central European time in the next night. For everyone who is interested in the new Zelda game coming out for Wii U and the Nintendo NX next year in March, Nintendo is starting their Treehouse Live at E3 stream, where they will show non-stop gameplay, discussions and interviews with developers and Nintendo staff members. Because Nintendo decided to not hold a conference or direct this year. The Nintendo Treehouse Live at E3 stream will be starting when the E3 Expo begins on June 14th at 9 AM Pacific, 12 PM Eastern and 6 PM Central European Time. That's it for the first update video on the road to E3. For more content like this and regular news videos to keep you guys orientated in the busy time of so many big gaming news, subscribe to my channel and follow me on Twitter for updates about videos, E3 streams and other stuff. Hope you all have a wonderful week until E3 starts on Sunday.